Hey everybody, what's up? February 26th, we're going to talk about some more books that weren't necessarily number ones, and in this video we can get into a bit more detail. We don't have to be as rushed. Let's see, Dom, I know you have some things that you want to mention.
Okay.
We'll start with you.
Well, I'll just start out with Furious, the second issue.
Yeah.
This came out, the first one was about a month ago. It's been relatively quiet. There hasn't been like a whole lot of spotlight on it, but it's really good. It's just basically about this like superhero with anger issues, trying to do the right thing, but like people being stupid just pisses her off, and she just kind of gets framed in this bad light. And then in the end of the first one, you find out that she's like actually this famous like actress who had like, I don't know, she has some like sort of disorder where she's like psychotic or something.
Yeah, a celebrity with some issues, but I also I think the art in it's actually
the art is one of the best parts, without a doubt.
Yeah.
So, would you say she gets a little furious?
Yes, I would. She'd probably kill me if I said that.
Yeah. One book that's coming out this week. This is not a number one. This is number 6, but it's The Wake number 6. Oh my gosh, this is from Vertigo, written by Scott Snyder.
The art by Sean Murphy is awesome.
Art by Sean Murphy. I mean, it's just for those of you that haven't heard of The Wake already. The Wake has been really great. It was an awesome series, 2013, and I believe the first half of it, the first 5 books, take place like 200 years before these next 5 or something like that. Yeah, it's a cool, or I don't know if it's 200, but it's several.
It's just a prequel.
It's
to
like
what's
100
going
years
on
maybe.
Now.
Yeah, but they're both really awesome.
Yeah.
The story's incredible. I would not at all be surprised if there's like a movie or a miniseries or something based off of it.
Yeah.
Anything by Snyder is like pure gold.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Killer Mermaids. So what's wrong with that, man?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, even the first issue jumps ahead to stuff that's happening.
Oh
in this
yeah,
one,
so I should explain what it is about. So the first 5 books take place in modern time, where it's they find essentially like the aquatic ape, you know, the mermaid, the lost chain in human, and long story short, they jack stuff up. They are not happy with people or the surface world. Now, here it goes. Boom, 200 years later.
You're spot on with that.
Yeah, I guess so. This new run takes 200 years later, where I think it's essentially going to be like mankind versus these aquatic apes, kind of a deal. So very cool post-apocalyptic story,
awesome.
and it's now the first trade for The Wake. It's not out yet, but it should be out here pretty soon.
I think it comes out next month. Don't quote me on that.
We'll definitely let you
Quote
know
him
when
on
it comes
that.
out.
Don't quote me on it. All right. Another interesting series. This is number 3. It's coming out as Dead Boy Detectives. It's from the world of Sandman. It's these 2 boy ghosts that were left behind by death with the promise that she'd come back later, and they are basically just like, you know, being detectives in their old school where they were killed.
Being detectives and dead.
Yeah,
boys.
well, and I mean, basically the title pretty much explains it all.
Right.
I mean, there's really not a whole lot else to say. The art is awesome, and
The art's pretty cool. It's got like kind of retro feel
yeah,
to it.
almost,
It's fun.
almost like Sandman.
It's kind of like Hardy Boys. It is. It's Hardy Boys meets Sandman. You know, that's
pretty
that's
cool.
all it is.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
I'll have to give it a go.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Fun.
Fun book.
Okay. Second for me is Uncanny Avengers, issue 17. When I started reading this initially, I really didn't know what to expect, but it has just been phenomenal.
Yeah, it's a good run.
Every issue, like, just gets more and more epic. Like, you think that, you know, like, okay, this is it, it's going to peter out. No, the next issue's, like, even bigger. I mean, they have, what is it? Okay, so, like, you have the death of the Scarlet Witch in this, and then they've also got, what are they called? The, like, giant robots that, like,
The Sentinels?
The Sentinel.
No, like, I can't remember their names, but basically they're like this alien race of massive beings that
that was in Infinity or whatever.
I think so, yeah, like
what are
they
called,
basically have one of these coming to Earth, and it's just going to destroy everything, and it's just like on every level it's just truly epic. if you love Marvel at all, you should totally pick it up and read it.
Yeah, I think we have the first trade in as well.
It's so good.
Check it out.
Yeah, I'm liking it too.
Yeah. Hawkeye, another one from Marvel, is issue 15. I mean, the series is written by Matt Fraction with art by David Aja, and I mean, it's phenomenal. It talks about basically Hawkeye's life outside of the Avengers and stuff, and actually recently it's been going back and forth between Hawkeye and Hawkeye, because there's a girl Hawkeye.
Yeah,
from
the
Young Avengers.
Young Avengers Hawkeye.
Forget her name.
That's
It always
interesting.
escapes my mind for some reason. But Clint Barton,
I just call her Hawkeye.
yeah.
No.
Well, that's what Hawkeye calls her. He calls her
Yeah,
Hawkeye,
Hawkeye.
so Hawkeye calls Hawkeye Hawkeye. It's crazy.
Lots of
It's
Hawkeye.
a lot of
going
Hawkeye
on.
going on, but the art is awesome. The story is very interesting. I mean, it takes place out of the Avengers world, and it's just about normal daily life for an Avenger.
And after you read it, there's a word search on the cover.
Yeah, on the cover. Yeah, very fun. All right, y'all. Big book coming out this week. Serenity #2. The continuation of the Serenity series. Leaves on the Wind. So this is done by Zach Whedon, which is Joss Whedon's, who is Joss Whedon's brother. And this series takes place after the events of the movie. Don't want to give too many spoilers. Zoe is pregnant, for any of you who know the characters and stuff. And yeah, in the first book, I don't want to give too many spoilers. But yeah, it is a big series. It's huge. A lot of people are massive Firefly and Serenity fans that aren't necessarily comic book fans. So if you know any of those people, let them know about this. They will definitely want to read this.
Yeah.
Great storytelling. Good stuff. Best characters in sci-fi, arguably. So.
The last comic issue from me is Samurai Jack #5. Samurai Jack is just a pretty fun story. I mean, it's, appropriate for a variety of ages, but anybody who remembers watching the show growing up,
Yeah.
it's just more of the same. The art is fantastic. Basically, Samurai Jack is just trying to find these threads of time. And he's got all of them so far, I think. Just Aku has the last one, so they're just basically priming it for the big showdown with Aku. So,
That's cool.
Yeah, it's really good.
Alright. Last up this week, Black Science #4. This series is freaking phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's really good, yeah.
I made the mistake of reading the first issue, deciding I didn't like it, jumping off of it, and then just picking up the last couple issues recently and diving back into it. And Rick Remender he's doing great work with
He's
this
actually
book.
doing the Uncanny Avengers, too.
Yeah, he's doing that. So, I mean, the art is awesome. It's a very great sci-fi story. I mean, you guys
Yeah.
have all read it too. So.
There's
I don't know,
no
it's-
weaknesses to it, I don't think.
Yeah, if you like sci-fi adventure, it's almost like Lost in Space, Doctor Who-ish,
Oh, yeah.
more mature theme, maybe.
Yeah, because there's some
see that.
infidelity and stuff. The
Yeah.
characters definitely have a lot of depth to them. You've got the dude that got dishonorably discharged.
Yeah.
They all have flaws that they show that are interesting.
Yeah, we'll definitely be mentioning in this series again when it comes out in its first trade.
Oh yeah.
Which hopefully will be soon.
Mhm.
I mean, I think they normally image runs are about 5 issues.
Yeah, so we might be seeing it here in the next 2 to 3 months.
Yeah.
The plot too is pretty cool. Just these crazy advanced Native Americans killing all the Europeans.
Oh, it goes all over the place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's-
the way it is.
It's almost like an alternate timeline
Yeah.
for our American history.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I enjoy it.
great series. You guys may have noticed that we're really only talking about the stuff that we really like.
That's because
That's because
we pick the stuff that we like.
that we really like. We do get in a lot of books. Like this week, I think we got in over 1,000.
Yeah, there's
So we are really just scratching the surface with these videos and just trying to give you guys some hints on some, I guess, the cream of the crop, or at least
Yeah,
our opinions of that.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, hopefully we'll have a podcast out for you guys soon. We're looking into.
Yeah, we're thinking about doing podcasts.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then before we go,
Oh yeah. You want to mention
just one
Gigantic?
final
Yeah.
thing. Gigantic, we have the trade paperback of it. It's really, really good. Basically,
It's cool.
I know I've said really, really good 30 times, but it's quite fantastic in every aspect.
Is it awesome?
It is quite awesome. Basically, this like massive robot shows up and kills a bunch of people, and you find out that it's really a human piloting this, or in a suit that can like grow to different sizes, and you find out that Earth was made by aliens to basically be a huge stage, and all these aliens in the universe are just watching humans mess things up and just be stupid. And so this guy basically decides he's had enough of it, and he's trying to free the humans. So the aliens like start trying to like blow up the Earth and send like this gladiator to fight him.
That's awesome.
It's really cool. It's quite unique.
Yeah, and it's in fact written by Rick Remender.
Again, apparently I have a man crush on him, and I didn't even know it.
That's always fun. Find that out. Yeah, I think that happened to me with Brian K. Vaughan. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't have anything else I wanted to mention today. Yeah, besides, we can talk about our man crushes, I guess.
Yeah, Scott Snyder's mine.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Who isn't my man crush?
Oh. Right.
Okay, anyways.
But yeah. Well, again, guys, if you want to keep seeing these, subscribe to the channel.
Yeah.
Go ahead and like if you like them. And feel free to post whatever comments you want. We definitely are paying attention to your comments.
Things you want to see.
Yeah, if you want anything you want to see more. This video here that we did, this format, we got a lot more freedom and time to play with. You know, we know they're longer, but you know, we're just trying to give you guys what you want.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. We'll
Thanks,
see you
guys.
next week. Yeah.
See ya.